everyone. So we are going to take a look at one of the last key components, or one of the things that I feel is a bit of a last key component or foundation work that you need for rally free and musical freestyle. So it's circling. And again, I feel like a lot of your dogs may have a circle in place, especially because people do a lot of go around work. But the end behavior that we want is that I can just stand here and say circle and my dog will circle me. So we don't want a hand signal at all. And the same thing, it's just like when I taught the weave earlier. A lot of dogs have weaving in place, but we need to make sure that they can weave without a hand signal. So we are going to go ahead and get started. I usually teach this with an X pen, but I was a little concerned that everybody wouldn't have an X pen at home or access to one all the time. So I'm going to go ahead without it, but if we run into trouble, you may see me refer to a video with an X pen. So I have treats in both hands. I don't cue anything initially because he doesn't know this on a verbal. So I just go ahead literally and start, yes. Rewarding him, yes. And this is how often, yes. 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 And this is how often you need to reward initially. And you'll see I'm doing very random places all around my feet because what I want is a dog who will just keep going to see where the reward is coming from. If such a thing happens that they switch directions, that's because you weren't ready to reward quickly enough. But if they do, it's not the end of the world because they need to learn that direction also, so you can just start going in that direction. So I know right now it looks like all I'm doing is putting treats on the floor and saying yes, which is exactly what I'm doing, but I'm going to start to remove those so that I'm not putting as many down. So yes, yes, yes. 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 So I would have liked for him to choose to keep his head down and keep going the way that I was treating, but he didn't. Yes, so it's not the end of the world, but I am going to just kind of break that session off. I feel like he should be starting to realize that he needs to kind of keep moving in the way that the treats are coming. He definitely knows this on a hand signal, so, but again, I'm not even going to use my hand signal because I really want him to learn this without a hand signal at all. So again, I'm going to go ahead. I can even start him from here. Yes. 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 Good boy. That was better. Yes. 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 Good boy. So I probably cheated a little bit and used a little bit of shoulder pressure. Good boy, break. A little bit of shoulder pressure to tell him which way I wanted him to go. Still very new to him, but try not to do that right away. So you guys have watched me teach this right from the beginning. I'm going to show you how. So I've done, we'll say, 2 1-minute sessions. So now I'm going to do another 1-minute session. Probably they've been a little longer than that. And I want you to see. So what I'm doing is I'm rewarding in places where he needs to almost like, if I reward behind me, he needs to come around front to see my face, almost like the same as doing that perch work. So I'm being very strategic in where I reward him at. And when I reward over here, because that's a tough spot, I do tend to kind of look almost like I want you to keep going in that direction. So watch those key things again. So I'm going to start him in my heel position because I would have to cue circle right from here. So I'm going to start him here and then we need to do the opposite direction. Yes. Yes, good boy. So what I wanted to see was he wasn't going to back up and come back around me this way to look at me. Yes. 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 Good boy. Yes. Good boy. Yes. Yes. Good boy. Good for you. So I feel like, I hope you guys were able to see some progression there. I feel like I could come back later tonight, do 3 more 1-minute sessions, and I feel like he would have this pretty solid, where he would, once I well, I have to add a word, but right now there's no point in me adding a word because he doesn't know the final behavior yet. But as soon as I initiate that, I'm starting to feel like he should be able to do at least 1 full circle without me saying anything. But we don't want them to stop at 1. We're going to try to get it so we can say circle and they'll just keep circling us. But that's where we are to start with. Okay? Have fun with that.